Hi, lovies. Happy Saturday. What's up, besties? I'm sorry I haven't been on doing readings this week. I was not feeling well, but I'm back and I'm better, bitches. Anyway, so I have a reading for us. Let's see what we need to know for this weekend. I want to say happy birthday to my Cancers. Happy birthday to my Leos. Okay, it's that time of year. So let's get into it. Let's see what we need to know from the Sacred Symbology. Is this the Sacred Symbols Oracle? Holy Spirit, what does the collective need to know? Spiritual cleansing. So cleanse your energy, even just the intent and thanking the water and using it and telling, we need to cleanse. We have full moon. Full moons are a cleanse. So we just had a full moon. So maybe you need to do some cleansing. You need to do some grounding. Okay. There's something that's going to, or you did do cleansing around the full moon and your energy is now grounded since then. We have knowledge here. You could be learning something new. Bottom of the deck, we have shift. So there is some type of shift in maybe your learning patterns. You're utilizing all your spiritual knowledge, 1, 2, 3 on the clock, as I say this, in unison. So you're doing the spiritual cleansing on the full moon now because that's what it's for. And then you are grounding in the knowledge of what you've learned from that cycle so that you can use it to shift. So, if that isn't a wonderful representation of how we should be functioning around the full moons, then I don't know what is. So let's expand on this with the tarot. Holy Spirit, what do we need to know? What does the collective need to know for this weekend? Wheel of Fortune, 7 of Pentacles. So you've been putting in work. You're going to start to see that come into fruition now. You could be moving towards a new goal. All right. Or that is that shift. We have the message of some type of abundance. We have the 4 of Cups. There's some type of feeling of emotional loss or missing an opportunity. And then we have the Hermit and the 2 of Pentacles. So, maybe because of that, you needed to just be introspective so that you can, I don't know why. Normally I would say that this is make a choice between 2 things, but I think it's that you have 2 things, but you need to balance. Okay. So 2:44 on the clock, you need to balance that energy so it can multiply. Okay. So it can grow from there. We have the 2 of Wands. Yeah, there is 2 things that you're going to be working towards. And it's going to bring in this beautiful fulfillment. Okay, it's also going to bring in a gift of emotional love from the divine. We have Ace of Cups and Ace of Wands. Oh, okay. So somebody could be coming in with a message about how much they love and want you, or something could be coming in really beautifully abundant for you. You could be receiving something that you have been putting in work and you've been waiting okay, when is this going to start to show? And it's going to, I feel like it's going to blow up. I feel like it's going to get a lot of attention and you're going to be extremely happy. Okay. But this is going to come in fast. We have the Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like the Pentacles here have been working up to this and you're just moving into that Queen of Pentacles era. Okay. More Pentacles, Page. There could be an older earth sign and a younger earth sign. So Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. We did have the Hermit card out here as well. So lots of Pentacle energy, lots of earth energy. And we know when it comes to manifestation, our earth energy manifestation is what takes the longest, okay? But it is secure and it is grounded. We did get that grounded card, but it takes a while for that to happen. We're going to see movement now, okay? Somebody could be moving. We have an older earth sign and a younger earth sign. They could be moving, to 10 of Pentacles. Somebody could be receiving money and moving to a new house, or receiving some type of information. All right. We have a heartbreak here. I hope that's not what's coming through. Somebody could be moving on to like a new home situation. We have the Emperor out here. All right, I can't show this card. I can show some of it. All right, we have the Lovers here. Okay, the Lovers. So I feel like there could be maybe a new relationship that's coming in that's getting you out of this like pained energy. There's some type of death to a previous, maybe a previous relationship, maybe something that you've been putting in energy to. Then we have the Ace of Pentacles, all right? We've had the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and now the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like the universe really wants to gift us something so that we can really feel emotionally fulfilled in this world. So you could have been doing something, you could have been doing something that helps humanity. And you could have been so worried about all the things that could go wrong that you forgot to celebrate that things are going right now. Okay? Do not get yourself entangled in unhealthy relationships. That is what you need to know, for real. You're gonna get this beautiful opportunity, a new cycle beginning. You're two things that you've been working towards are going to multiply. Okay, we had the Two of Wands earlier. Now we have the Four of Wands, and this Four of Wands is building a home. So somebody could be moving, creating a new like family dynamic, creating a new way of doing things, and it's going to benefit you greatly. But do not get stuck in unhealthy situations with people that are just keeping you there for the sake of keeping you there. Okay? Because at the bottom of the deck, we have the Devil card. And I can't show that one. But what I'm saying is that the way the Lovers card showed a beautiful union, the rainbow, the angels, like all this beautiful love, that's real love. And that creates freedom and helps things grow, and like it's everything. That is the creative force. What is the opposite of that here is this Devil card who has the same two other people chained, stuck in unhealthy patterns. Okay, maybe these are people who are vain. I'm looking at the card. I'm not showing it because my video will get taken down. We have somebody that's very vain, very selfish. Somebody who uses people to get what they want. It's not an honest and equal exchange. I have there's these people, this couple is like manipulative. They are like just not understanding that it's giving Jezebel. Okay, it's giving Jezebel, it's giving incubus, succubus, like not being emotionally or energetically fulfilled. So you have to manipulate or take from other people to get what you need instead of just working and doing that shit yourself. I don't know. A lot of people out here functioning like this, okay? Don't get caught in that trap. If something doesn't vibe with you, or spirit is like, yeah, no, that ain't your husband, or that ain't your wife, or you know you're not going to be here, or I'm not here for a long time, I'm here for a good time. Like, check yourself with that shit. Because it's not going to yield what you want, okay? That is actually creating a binding. It's like a trauma bond, but in a relationship. Like, if you don't really have any intention with that person for it to grow into something prosperous, get the fuck on. Keep it moving. Like, excuse my language, but not really, because that's me. But, like, keep it moving. Because there's other energies out there that are more prosperous, that'll help you grow, that are beautiful, that are abundant, that help you end those cycles, that, you know, emotionally fulfill you, financially give you security, give you that, like, same energy that you're putting in, okay, and helping it grow. Let's pull from the Color Prism Oracle. Yeah, you might be in a state of isolation right now because of your anxiety. But really your Empress energy is like top tier. Like you have all this energy and you're strong and you're trying not to get stuck in anything, okay? Move towards your happiness. Move towards, yeah, and know when to surrender to the divine. You have to know when not to move. Bottom of the deck was movement in reverse. So there is going to be movement, but you're not seeing it yet. We did have the Chariot, but he came later on in the reading, okay? He came after the Page of Pentacles. So I feel like there's some type of move or change in the energy dynamic. You will have to surrender all those heavy feelings that you've been feeling, if you know what I'm talking about. Because you can't control everything. You're not supposed to. So what I will say is give gratitude, learn the cycles, let go of anything that's not healthy for you, that's not, you know, we have shifting the world. So I feel like the world is actually shifting too. Being more aware of how the world functioning the way it is right now is affecting everybody. And I feel like there's just going to be a shift for something to be seen. The truth is, it's going to come out. It's going to come out. But you might have to press for this shit, okay? Do not give up, all right? We are the ones that create the change in the world. So create it with intent, create it with love, create it for a better humanity, for our kids, because they really deserve way better than this. We have, especially if you're like an elder millennial like me, we've been through so much. I don't want that for my kids. I want them to be able to enjoy the good things in life. All right? So I love y'all. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you want to book a reading with me, a sound bath, a virtual sound bath, or a Reiki session, or any of like my spiritual cleansing, spiritual consultation, any of my services, they can all be booked over on my website, thepeacepath.net. You can also check out the Spaces by Wix app. That's where I post where I'll be in the community. I'm back at the yoga class on Mondays doing the sound bowls while my wonderful friend Ahmed Graves Ill is doing the instruction of the yoga class. So Monday nights, $10 in Millville, New Jersey at the Riverfront Renaissance Art Center. But that's it. I love you guys. Have a safe and beautiful weekend. I'll see y'all soon. Peace.